Hello and welcome to the world's worst review of Dark Souls, the debut of Season 2 of the world's worst review, where the videos are shorter, the laughs are longer, and there's a 0% chance. There's just a 0% chance. I mean, what is this thing? Oh my god, he's coming over here. Okay, what is he doing? Oh my god! At a small and boozy New Year's Eve gathering at my house last December, only a couple of months before I would play and finish Dark Souls for the first time, a pair of my inebriated guests found themselves rolling around together on my floor before one of them spanked the other on the backside, causing the other to pruriently reply, "Thank you." At the time, I remember thinking to myself, damn, that's dope. And now, about 3 months later, I think back to that moment and think, damn, that's
Dark Souls.
because I am a gamer and I cannot think about all the steamy encounters I don't have in my life right now for more than 5 seconds before I have to distract myself with video games. In the last decade, Dark Souls has caused gamers more embarrassing meltdowns than women with opinions. But for those who are willing to meet it on its own terms, who are willing to alter their entire outlook on video games and game design, or even have it forcibly altered for them, it's provided much more. An escape from reality, an epiphany, an awakening. For a long time, there was no other game like Dark Souls, a game that spanked you and demanded that you thank it. Dark Souls is unfair. Enemies literally hide behind corners to ambush you in a manner entirely unreactable. Enemies pop out of boxes. Enemies occasionally do more damage in one hit than the boss of that very area's strongest attack. There's this area called Tomb of the Giants, right? And I mean, listen, I'm an educated man, alright? I promise I really don't mean to come across so vulgar, but fuck my whole fucking life! Fucking dick in my fucking face! There's also this area called Lost Izalith, the name of which only comes up on screen when you find it. So, it's not lost anymore, is it? I just found it. If anything, it should be found Izalith. It was lost before I found it. Now it's not lost. This is what we call ludonarrative dissonance. The game baits and punishes you all the time. Who is that? There's a mysterious kettle-headed man. Oh, he's noticed me. Oh my god, he's fucking getting down. Yes, King. No, King, no. And every time you fall for it, you can practically hear the developers laughing at you from the other side of the screen, mocking you. It's embarrassing. Even more so when you can hear them go off and have an argument with their partners afterward. Like, what is this? Why am I hearing this? How do I turn this off? That's the thing that people don't mention about Dark Souls. It's cruel, brutally hard, and incredibly oppressive, yes, but it also has a sense of humour. It's just that it has the same sense of humour as the guy who named Roticism. As many times as you'll die to an incredibly aggressive enemy, you'll die to a seemingly ordinary looking treasure chest that suddenly sprouts arms and legs with no warning and attempts to eat you. As many times as you'll be made to feel like the last glimmer of hope in a decaying world, you'll be made to feel like you're on the set of an episode of Punk'd where everyone else is Ashton Kutcher. This was going to be a Prank Patrol reference where I said everyone else is Barney and all the ninjas. But America dominates the world, and like maybe 10% of you watching would know what Prank Patrol is, so I went with Punk'd instead. Fucking Punk'd. I've never seen an episode of Punk'd in my life. Fucking Ashton Kutcher, whatever. Dark Souls catches a lot of comparisons to the likes of classic Metroid or Zelda, and it's not hard to see why. As the world's map expands, it constantly finds ingenious ways to loop back on itself, quietly and humbly presenting you with jaw-dropping shortcuts that link two areas you never even knew were anywhere near each other. But I'll put it this way, if this game ever so much as attempted to have a helper character, a la Na'vi or Fi, they would turn on you less than a third of the way through the game and pants you in front of all the other NPCs in Firelink Shrine. So if this game is so spiteful to the player, what's made it so enduring? Why do players keep fawning over it? Well, I think it's because this generation desperately want to be challenged. We recognise how easy we've had it, so we want to make things harder for ourselves. Don't take my word for it, look at some of the world leaders we've elected.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, yeah. Dark Souls gives us what skyrocketing housing prices and global mental health crises could never. Multiple boss fights against jumped up anti-vaxxers with no concept of personal space. When you finally land that finishing blow on the game's final boss, it's as though you've climbed Mount Everest. An achievement more satisfying than any other. You have genuinely overcome something monumentally harsh. If a game with unfairness so baked into its design couldn't stop you, what can? Who's to say she won't text you back now, huh buddy? Yeah. All the while, in the lead up to this catharsis, Dark Souls doesn't tell you anything. It offers you no help, it offers you little to no input whatsoever. It's quiet. Smotheringly so. It's impossible not to be enraptured by the game's environments and atmosphere when they're all you have. The game's lack of interest in prodding you along and telling you what to do every 5 minutes is both a rare example of a game trusting its own inherent quality to keep the player invested organically, and a faint hum of its own indifference to your expectations. This is a game that knows exactly what it wants to be, and it isn't about to bend over backwards to please you at every turn. Confidence. Take it from me, the most evil trait anything can possess. This may have been the world's worst review of Dark Souls. It may have been the world's hardest to infer review of Dark Souls. The Dark Souls of reviews of Dark Souls. Hide Taka Miyazaki, if you ever set foot in Reading, England, I will personally kiss you on the mouth and thank you for all of your contributions. And then I will kill you with my bare hands. Something I have only become capable of because of the dark power you gave me. Thank you. Fuck you. Let's have a look around before I engage in any funny little content pieces. Oh, hello. Okay. He didn't like me picking up the armor. That's what he took issue with. Okay. Ceaseless discharge. How about you cease this? I'm dead. Now listen. Suffice to say, I'm familiar with a bit of ceaseless discharge myself, and it's never hit that hard. Okay. Oh, okay. Now going to this area now triggers the boss fight. All right, cool. Well, I'm very appreciative of these. Oh, he moves. Is he going to come over? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, he's got legs! Oh, I love that when a dude has legs. That's crazy. That's such a leg moment. He's gonna fucking... Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit!